Welcome, my lovely Capricorns. This is your weekly Cartomancy reading for July 7th through July 14th, 2019. This is unusually starting on Sunday because Mercury moves into retrograde. After July 2018's Mercury retrograde, I know why we're all completely scared and petrified. The chaos is pretty unforgettable. The Earth is already moving here in Southern California. We've had two major earthquakes. Not a lot of damage, but definitely moving, and the chaos has already begun. So let's get back to the reading. So remember, this is a general reading and will not apply to all my Capricorns. Me being the queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, and action, nurturing ourselves and others, nurturing our dreams and callings. Okay, so Mercury retrograde in Leo. That's July 7th, Sunday, July 7th. The Magician represents the card in tarot for Mercury. It's about decisions and creativity. It's manifestation, so movement, action by aligning spirit and matter. The reverse is trickery or fuckery, right? Trickery and manipulation. Leo is the strength card in tarot. This is taking control of our inner beast and listening to our higher selves. Keep in mind that Mars is also in Leo. This is freedom of expression and that energy boxers love. Tells you why everything's so chaotic right now. So Mercury in Leo is driven energy. It's exuding confidence in speech and writing. It's grand, confident thinking. We may not listen well. So Mercury retrograde is obviously going to create disturbances in all these areas. However, you should already kind of know what's going to be the greatest disturbance for you in Mercury retrograde, because Mercury moved into Leo on June 26th. So this is all about the energy of what we can pull for you for Mercury retrograde in Leo, Capricorns. My Capricorns, what kind of energy are we feeling, Capricorn? Let's see what energy we're pulling into this week, beginning Sunday. Oof, some hard truths, some real thinking. This is kind of like really absorbing what you've done. And this is more about you for some reason. Ooh, and love. Disappointment. Oof. It looks like you want to take an action in love. You're really thinking about it, but at the same time, you're feeling very defensive. You're feeling like you want to stand your position. You want to stand your ground. It's like there are things you want in love, the way love should be, and the way, it's a reality. This is the reality of you. This is you and what you believe love should be and how you should have it and how great it can be for you. And you believe it's out there for you. But people are trying to talk you out of it. Don't let them talk you out of what you want in love, Capricorn. Wow, this is the Three of Diamonds is definitely work. This is the energy that's going to hit you this week. Three of Diamonds is definitely the corporation card. I can't imagine Capricorns being absorbed in anything else. So you're kind of putting this little hesitation. You're hesitating in love. You've got work to do anyway, and perhaps this is a work romance that's kind of on your mind. I feel like those sevens are like you talking yourself into the possibilities of this romance, of this love. And yes, I think you're going to take a chance on this. By the end of this week, you're going to want this person. You're going to want to join. Four of Clovers is definitely, it's like a marriage card, a union card. Clovers are very spiritual and it's very solo. The whole thing is a very solo, all the pips. And when you come to the Four of Clovers, it is that spiritual union, that union that fulfills you so much, Capricorns, that you're willing to defend it. You're willing to stand in your truth and cut away all other truths to have what you want, what you see possible. You're willing to work for it with that Three of Diamonds. the 405 of diamonds. This is your advice card from Spirit. Stand in your value. You are valuable. This is possibly some difficulty at work, some trouble with money. It's a bit of a distraction. It feels like a distraction. It's like, for some reason, this diamond with the tear in it is really jumping out at me. It's like, don't let it get to you. Oh, you know what? Last week, Capricorns kind of had a loss. I remember that. Capricorns kind of had a bit of a loss. And this is like, don't let that affect the way you decide make other decisions, especially in love, since that's popping up right here. Eek! I'm trying to find out who. Queen of Clovers popped out right here. It's, I'm trying to find out who. Let me put this down. I need to stop messing with the cards, even though they're like showing themselves to me. Who you're going to be in love with, and it is actually, I think this King of Air is the work problem, the work situation that you're working with here. It's not a big issue. It's going to pass just quite simply, but this Queen of Fire, this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I really believe that is where your attentions are. Uh-oh. Okay, the deck got really flipped over. I really can't play with cards like that. Capricorn. Oof, this is a really good reading too. So, the King of Air, I believe it is a work situation, and this Queen of Fire is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a very strong person, yet very gentle, wise yet gentle. They're just standing in their power, and it is just turning you on. It's the direction you want to go. I'm going to pull from it with my alchemy deck because it's so telling to me. This deck is like really on fire for me right now. Capricorns. This is a love reading, yet a work reading. Let's see what this advice is. It's basically, I see what the advice is like. You know what you want. You're willing to defend it. You're willing to cut out the crap. You're letting go of a lot of past demands on love, and you're just like really yeah, you're just working, and you're kind of resting for a moment, but this queen really just got you going. All right, yeah, this is totally a work thing. This is an opportunity, a contract that you're working on at work. It is you're going to have to speak about it. I feel like this energy is actually you, Capricorn, which is unusual for you, but it's like you have to say something, you have to speak up about something or present. I feel like it's more of a present, yeah, because look, you got your Eight of Spades, which is the Eight of Swords, is presentation. It's how you appear. It's balancing your appearance, your speech, the way you speak to others. It's also can be healing. But in this case, because I'm pulling this work, you're going to have a win in this situation. I know it seems like work, and it seems like you can't have love at the same time, is what I'm seeing. But you're going to find that when you win this, it's going to like energize you, and you're just going to like be like, oh, well, now I can get that Queen of Fire. Yes, new beginning in love. New beginning in love. Let's see about this Queen of Fire. She's hot, hot, hot. She makes me think of me. She is, she's walking away from something right now. I think you might be waiting on this Queen of Fire to finish a divorce or a relationship. You want to give her a message, but you are not ready. This is Jack in reverse. This Jack of Diamonds says that you are not really ready to step in yet, although you're willing to speak up. You're willing to sort of, it's Five in reverse. You're kind of taking a business approach to this. I believe this is a coworker or an at-work situation, because every time I pull love reading for Capricorn, work information is involved. Or this Capricorns, it's like you need work to be like a certain way before you step forward in love. And Spirit is saying, come on, you guys are going to always win. So, Seven of Swords again. You have to face the truth about this. There's something about this that, and I do think it is a work relationship. And the Four of Clovers, again, you really want this. And I think it's going to fulfill you greatly. And this is a great line. I mean, some of these cards are darker, but these are presentation cards. These are work cards. These are you succeeding at work to a point where you feel like you can move forward in love. I really feel Capricorns are waiting to move forward in love because of some things come up at work, or I'm not winning as much at work, so I don't feel as confident. You just, I don't know. It's something like that for a Capricorn, and I feel like you need to just get over it because this is just, you want this, and you have to face, I think this Seven of Swords to me feels like you're evaluating your value. You're evaluating what you look like to this person. You're not really sure if they'll like you. Oh, but you're gonna give it a try anyway. With this four, this is again, it is that joining card. You get a lot of fours here, and it's like you're kind of surrendering to the possibilities because in just even the fantasies, even your Five of Hearts dreams, a lot of fives, so a lot of change going on, Capricorn. It's like a lot of change in perspective. Like I can have everything I want, which I don't know why Capricorns would doubt that. They are the best magicians ever. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, this fire person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the upright, is your wish come true. It's your Ten of Hearts. It is opening the door to your perfect life. Perfect wife, perfect husband, perfect and not necessarily perfect, but perfect for you. Just total happiness. Total happiness for those of you. Um, go ahead and step forward. You know it's what you want, so I don't understand why you're not really chasing it out. Especially when you guys can pull on King energy, this King of Air energy all the time. I should research this with Capricorns because you always can pull out a presentation or say the right thing. Um, and just make movements with like such little waves. It's just so graceful, male or female. All right, Capricorns, this is lovely, lovely. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like, comment, subscribe, tips and donations. If the spirit moves you, please paypal.me, Bridget Clover Queen, and the link is below if you'd like that to be easier for you. And have a beautiful week, my lovely Capricorns.